we have the Cowboys on the clock. Shout out my boy Tomo. I told him, I gave him a little spoiler alert. Sonny Styles was going to be here for me. My pick
Wow.
is in. And now I will say this. I have Sonny Styles written down on my paper. Then I thought about it and I crossed it out.
Mm.
I have
Mm.
them going Jamal McCoy, cornerback out of
Mm.
Tennessee. I think this
We
is
here
Will
today,
Johnson.
Carl. We here. We
I
here
think this is
today.
Will Johnson all over again, man. A
Hey, look.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
Mhm.
kid.
Now I'm about to say we here, but just stay tuned.
A guy who was really good before he got hurt. Now, people may have some injury concerns, but we seen the rookie season Will Johnson just had come off of ACL. It was really good. Really good at the cornerback's position. So I think Jamal McCoy, man-to-man corner, Cowboys definitely need help at the cornerback position. Defense was not good. Offense was spectacular, but the defense was so bad. Offense had to win shootouts. I have them going cornerback here and getting Jamal McCoy from Tennessee. Really nice man-to-man corner. Definitely should help Shoddy and that Cowboys team out. AJ, I'm assuming you have the same.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know how this happened, but we here right now, Carl. Man, I got them going McCoy. Um, you can make the argument the best DB in it, well, the best corner. I ain't gonna say defensive back, but best corner in the draft. You know, like you said, before the injury, he was a dominant player. I know a lot of times the injuries, teams kind of be a little, should I get this guy? Should I not? We don't want to deal with the injury concerns, but he's a baller. Great football IQ, sticky in man-to-man coverage. 6 foot, 193 pounds, very physical, especially with bigger receivers. That could kind of get him in trouble a little bit. You could maybe have a few penalties in the NFL, but I'd rather have a physical corner than a finesse corner these days. I'd rather have a guy that's in your chest, getting those PBUs and things of that nature, making it tough on receivers, making the referee have to make a tough decision. And so you said it best, man. They need cornerback help. They need secondary help. They need all types of defensive help, in all honesty. So it's good for them that they got 2 firsts. So we go in another direction with their second first round pick. But yeah, I got them going McCoy here with the 12th overall pick.
Man,
Pick
I
his in,
cannot
kid.
stand. I can't stand picking for my rivals. Oh, I can't stand it.
That's
Who's
what I
on my
said, Carl.
board?
That's what I said. That's what I
Who
said.
No
is
Yeah,
way
on
are you
I,
my
about
I
to do
board?
like it.
this.
Who
I
is
know.
on
I
my board? Who is on my board?
Jeremiah
And
Love is still there.
he is, but they ain't gonna take him. They
Okay.
could, to be honest. Dang, I didn't even think about that. They
You got
could.
That would be
Jeremiah Love?
nasty.
Nah, it's
Oh
because
my
of trade
gosh.
I
purposes,
know. I,
man.
I I get that. I get that. But still,
So, but this is who I really think is gonna be
still on your
there
board.
because of how the league thinks of this guy. He might go as high as he might go to the Saints. He might go to Chiefs. But this is where Ruben Bain comes off the board and goes to Dallas, bro. BG Jr. is going to be in Dallas. Wreaking havoc.
Okay, I like
Seeking
Ruben
whom
Bain.
he may devour.
I like Ruben Bain there. I like Ruben Bain there.
Yeah, Ruben Bain, man. It is what
Rashawn
it is.
Gary, Ruben Bain, Quentin Williams.
Yeah.
Who else they get last year? Oh, Kenny Clark. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I gotta be honest here, I would love to sabotage it. But ever since Jerry Jones made that daggone that biopic, whatever you want to call it, it's
The
still like
Netflix doc.
he's like he's been in a different headspace. It's like he got a glimpse of the past and he hasn't been doing the it's Jerry Jones type of moves. He been like he's like a newborn man. I'm not gonna lie. So
They still losing the same way, but I
I
guess
mean, yeah,
he
but
trying his
he going
best.
about it different now. He's going about it different, He's
Yeah.
taking a different approach. So I got Ruben Bang going off the board here though.
All right. And with that being said, we're gonna move on to the LA Rams. And my pick is in for the Rams. This is where Sonny Styles finally comes off the board for me. I have the Rams getting a bona fide linebacker, something that they've been complaining about, and Sonny Styles from Ohio State, a guy that could play sideline to sideline. Think he's pretty solid in coverage. I mean, I think he needs some work in coverage, but I don't think he's like completely off for in coverage, excuse me. But he has a nose for the football. And I think the Rams need a land shark like that who has a nose for the football, can get off a block and make a play. So I have them getting Sonny Styles here. I mean, they already bolstered the cornerbacks position, like I said, with McDuffie and with Julian Watson. I love Cam Kitchens at the safety spot, so they have a solid D line for sure. And I like Nate Landman, but Sonny Styles, man, just brings speed to that defense that I know the Rams would love. Now I hear some people saying Kenyon Sadiq to the Rams. Doesn't make sense to me when you just drafted a guy that was literally starting in front of him last season, not last college season, but last draft, and Terrence Ferguson. And you want to, I mean, in my opinion, you want to give Terrence Ferguson a chance to blossom, and Kenyon Sadiq would kind of hinder that. So I go Sonny Styles here to the Rams. AJ, your pick for the Rams.
So I have a player that slid pretty far. I don't know if y'all peeped, but y'all both got him going a little higher than me. And I think if he lands here at 13, I think it's a no-brainer for the Rams, who are
Jordan
still,
Tyson?
in my opinion, probably looking to still in my opinion looking to improve their another player that slipped though. But still in my opinion looking to improve that secondary. I got Caleb Downs going right here.
You didn't
to
say Caleb Downs.
the
That's
Rams.
crazy. That is
I got
crazy.
him going right here to the Rams. I think he's a game changer at that safety position. Great tackler in space, good in zone coverage, very athletic. Some of his strengths can also kind of be some of his weaknesses. You know, for me, I've seen a few times he's been out there where he going for that big hit and he whiff. You know, don't happen often, but it happens. So he does miss a few tackles here and there. He also is another guy that can kind of get caught peeking in that backfield from time to time. But overall, as a prospect at 13, especially for the Rams who are looking to improve that defense, I don't think they need anything on offense. I think they just need to hyper focus on the defensive side of the ball. I got Caleb Downs slipping to 13. I hope it don't happen, but I got him slipping to 13 and going to the LA Rams.
Tomo might have a message for you skipping the Cowboys with Caleb Downs, but I like it for the Rams though. I do.
They got McCoy. You know what I mean? They got McCoy.
But he might be thinking like, bro, we have picked what 20. Give me Downs, and I'll take whatever cornerback available at 20.
Fair.
All right, Kev, your pick is in.
This is when Makai Limon comes off the board, my friends.
Okay.
The wide receiver goes to bust up that offense. The Rams, the greatest show on turf, is back in action. Unfortunately, because I can't stand the Rams. I'm giving all the ops all the best picks. It is what it is. But Makai Lemon, like Kyle says, looks like a great receiver. I think he's going to be a pretty good force in the NFL. If he goes to the Rams where he's not forced to be the guy, he's going to be the problem. So, yeah. I got
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's real dangerous.
Yep. So I got him going there. Yep.
Because then you can like move Tay in the slot. You can move Puka in the slot. It gets dangerous with that.
That's filthy.
Yeah, that's dangerous. All right. So we're going to move on to my Baltimore Ravens, who just dropped some unis. Shout out to Ravens. Unis kind of look regular, but hey, it is what it is. With the Ravens on the clock, your 2027 Super Bowl champions. I had to slide.
He tried it.
Chris said it earlier in the comments. Shout out, Chris. I have us getting, and I'm going to butcher this name. As I try to find his comment so I can give him a shout out. I don't know why the comment. I don't see it. I don't see the comment. I don't delete.
Which comment you looking for?
I found it.
Okay.
We're getting, and I'm sorry, Vega. Olava Vega Ione, guard from Penn State. Like Chris said, we had a guard who was terrible. And Lamar was facing pressure almost every down because his guard was terrible. You need to protect Lamar. Lamar is athletic. Yes, he can probably escape a lot of sacks. But, brother, why make him do that? Why not protect him? We do need a center, but I think that comes later.
Sorry.
It's all good. That comes later for sure. I have a name in mind. But I just think this is a great pick. He could pull. He's super athletic. Him pulling, and then you see Derrick Henry behind that on like maybe a counter or power, man, that is dangerous. I think he's a solid guy in the pass protection, but he's a better run blocker than he is pass blocker, in my opinion. I just love this pick here. We need to go O-line. We get receiver in the second round. Give me Ione from Penn State here. AJ, you on the clock.
You ready for this, Carl?
Yeah, I'm ready.
With the 14th pick in the, what is this, 2026 NFL draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Jordan Tyson, receiver, Arizona
I go crazy.
State.
I would go crazy. This is my guy.
This is who I believe the Ravens will get at 14. I do think he slides because even though he's one of the best receivers in the draft, there is the injury history with him, right? And I think that's why he slides perfectly to the Baltimore Ravens. Had, you know, the ACL, PCL, MCL in 2022. You had the 26 collarbone fracture or 2024 collarbone fracture.
You got hurt last year.
He's dealing with lingering hamstring issues too. So I think he's a guy that teams are going to kind of sleep on with the first two receivers that come off the board. And I think he falls right here to the Baltimore Ravens. I think if he falls here, you gotta take him. I understand that you need some offensive line help and things of that nature. But anytime you can get the ball to a guy like him, get the ball out of your hands quickly, if you Lamar Jackson, allow him to make plays, incredible body control, great with contested catches, great against man coverage. I mean, when healthy, he's the full package at receiver. He could do a bit of everything. And so you pair him up, you know, with Mark Andrews and your boy Zay Flowers and the other weapons y'all got out there, Derrick Henry coming out of the backfield, new coach, Lamar Jackson running with the football. I think that offense can be very dynamic. And so I got Jordan Tyson right here going to the Baltimore Ravens.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Love it. I mean, I won Vegas, but I would love Jordan Tyson as well. I ain't mad at either one.
If they both fell at that spot, Carl,
I gotta go
which
Vega.
one would you rather? You really?
I'm sorry. I love Jordan Tyson. Ooh. Again, he's my favorite. He's my receiver one. But I have a guy in the second round who people sleep on who should possibly probably be a first round pick. And I think we can get him. I actually have two guys in the second round I would love to get. One is 6'4".
Okay.
Both of them actually 6'4".
Oh. Okay.
No, sir.
Chill out, bro.
He said no, sir.
All right, Kev, who you got to eat? We're not the Ravens again. My fault.
All right, so look, this Jeremiah Love thing getting out of hand because I'm sitting there trying to mock a trade that I didn't ever make. So originally, to be honest, all honesty, I had Ola Vega going to you all originally, to be honest. But I did with the Titans. That's why I originally had them at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a revision and give the Titans Jeremiah Love. I'm going to take Ola Vega and slide him to the Baltimore Ravens.
Respect.
Because that's where I see him going off the board at next, to be honest. There's not too many more people that need a guard as much as you all do. And the only thing I think of is hearing Chris' voice and saying number 77. And I'm a bleep, 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 bleep. Everything else out, but you see him isolated and doing something crazy every time. I've not seen that many bloopers on one guy in the NFL in my life other than Mark Sanchez.
And Andrew Alejandro Villanueva when he was with us too. That was bad.
Man, we used to have him too. Matter of fact, he was an undrafted free agent for the Eagles. We brought him into the league.
Then the Steelers had him looking sweet, and then we had him for 1 year.
Yeah, we did turn into some of the Steelers up, but yeah, that guy, man, it's like they have no choice but to replace him, man. It's either gonna be Oliver Vega or it's gonna be Boynitis. I think he got a chance to go on, but I'm gonna hold off.
Hold on, you talking about bro from Texas A&M, Chase Poscadis?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Poscadis.
Yeah. But we gonna get to that one. But I'm gonna go ahead and make that revision because again, Jeremiah Love gonna keep falling because I'm not gonna be able to find somebody to take him at this point. So
I mean, all you did was swap picks, so it's fine. Yeah, everything else stays in the line.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.